You are watching Andy on Guam. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. All right, this is going to be the 2 years later Linux video. Was it worth it? Well, on this truck, the Toyota Tundra, I got the grill done, the hood bulge, the hood, the roof, both the tow mirrors, all the fender flares. What else did I get done? Oh yeah, these taillight guards. And of course the bed. The bed was actually done by the dealership. So let's get straight to it. I got the premium Linux on all of the items that I did after they did the bed for me at the dealership. So this actually looks premium still. I've thrown a lot of stuff in here in the past 2 years in the bed. Mostly right here at the front of the bed. Anything that would have scratched it. And I could tell you that I kept it pretty clean. And there's not really any visible deep scratches where you're going to have rust or a leak or anything. However, I've had the tonneau cover on. Which I'll make a video on that later. A 2 year later video. So the tonneau cover kept everything pretty shiny and nice. I believe they used premium Linux here. Is a close-up of it. That just means I think it's a little more protected because they put a clear coat over it, from what I remember him saying. So you can see the difference already on these taillight guards. It's not as shiny. Here's the fender flares, not as shiny, and the head actually had a little splatter and stuff, but you'll never notice. I mean, if you care, then whatever. But these, I never really scratched it like this in 2 years. This is the first time ever, and I mean, this Linux stuff is amazing. Now, I know people use Rhino line. Here's the roof. Rhino line and other stuff. I'm not exactly sure how well Rhino line is going to hold up. From what I've heard, Linux is the best. That's why it costs more money. I'm going to insert a clip now on how much I spent. So yep, and I guess the most wear and tear spot is going to be the mirrors, where actually I've brushed up on a few things here. But all in all, I'm glad I got the mirrors, if anything. The mirrors and the steps on this whole truck. Because down in Florida, the palm trees always hitting this and stuff. Here's the step. So this is where I step more than, I mean, every single day. Every time I get in the truck, this gets more wear and tear than anywhere else on the truck. And as you can see here, I mean, the metal underneath is not exposed. This looks amazing still. If we look at where I step every day to where I've never stepped in 2 years, you can't even tell a difference. Now, what you can tell, though, I believe, is the premium, again, has kind of worn down a bit, the shine on everything. But one thing that I like, that I appreciate, is because of the fact that I got the hood done, if I'm out camping or anything, I can just throw stuff up on the hood. And, you know, your keys, oh, it's going to scratch. Well, when you have the Linux, it's good to go. Now, I actually did this inside portion of this grill here myself with a bed liner can. But this outside here all around was Linux. And it's going to look the same on the other side here. There's fender flares. Held up great. Mirror. When they sprayed it, the way they did it, I had to talk to them at Line-X about, I'm going to still need this to pivot and everything, and also extend. I'm not going to pull on it now, but obviously they didn't spray those spots. Here's the other step where sometimes passengers step, and again, held up amazing. So if I could go back and change anything about the Line-X, I probably wouldn't. I like the way the truck looks now, but the most important parts about this Line-X for me was again, the steps, the mirrors, and then it's going to be the hood. Now the roof, the reason I even did the roof and the hood at all is because when I was overseas in Guam for a while, a lot of the vehicles, roof and hood and, you know, the back, the top portion where the sun is always beating down on, all those vehicles overseas had a lot of sun damage on them at those spots. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to be down in Florida, which that's where I was for a while there. I don't want that damage, so that's why I did it. So there's other stuff about this truck that I'm going to cover in videos to come. This is a one-take video pretty much on just the Line-X. 2 years later, still looks amazing. Super happy I did it. Reason I went with, I know you can get colors now. Reason I went with gray is because the look of the Ford Raptors is sick. Most of them come in gray or black or like a dark earthy tone, and then they have the matte gray fender flares. I don't know if the wind noise is coming in the video. Those matte gray fender flares always look nice. However, they do fade and they have that kind of shine to them. They're not like super matte. So honestly, if you want that look and you got your fender flares, I would honestly just get them done. I think I paid like $400 for these. This truck has changed a few times as far as the front end, like whether I've put reflectors on it or covers on the lights and the dualies and stuff. And but it still always looked nice with that Line-X around the trim, because these are wrapped in the front, the bumper on each side. But I mean, it goes matte gray up around, down the step, up around, down the back, all around. And then, you know, it's like an artistic look to it. All the beating that this is taken from bugs and I guess some rocks, maybe a few. But all the wind and everything, there's a bug right there. But it's held up. I honestly can't find a dent in the Line-X anywhere. But there is a dent on this plastic front bumper here somewhere, like a tiny little dot. So here come some motorcycles. I guess we could take a look at them for the video, because you know we love the motorcycle guys. Yeah. Woo! But that's pretty much it, guys. That's Line-X 2 years later. Was it worth the money? Probably not. Am I regretting it? Nah. Am I happy about it? Yeah. Is it going to hold up for 10 more years? Yeah. Is it going to save a little damage done to the shininess of the paint job? Yeah. Did I get some scratches on the regular paint job where I didn't Line-X? Yes. Can you tell? Can you see those scratches? No. No. Can I throw my keys up on the hood or the roof? Yeah. I could set a beer up there too. Did it increase the value of the truck? Probably. Probably a little. Do people, are they attracted to that Line-X? Do they look at it and say, whoa, what's that? Yeah. So if you're looking for those types of things, go ahead and get Line-X. I got the Line-X Premium. There's probably something better now. That was back in 2018. And they got colors and stuff now too. So, yeah. Andy Young Guam, peace out.